Silly Mega Man. Where is Twitch to on my phone? Zappy. Shark soup. Oh, that's funny.
You're
I don't know why.
I'm so good at this game, I can change the border when the menus are in Japanese.
You're just that much of a weeb.
And you're jealous.
Absolutely. Sounds good, by the way.
Okay. Which means we can go back to English, and...
Oh man, I thought you were going to try playing in Japanese.
Not this time. Maybe, like for a charity or something.
Nope, not my Twitch link. My Twitch link.
Okay, so I did find Electman again, and finally got 5 of his V3. And then I did a quick test run of this deck against Sharkman, and it did not go that well. So what I've learned is towers are no good. Ring zap no good. And like Tri-Sphere here, this is no good. Like basically he's got those stupid fucking dummy fins, and those are gonna block your shit. So you need attacks that go through obstacles, like these waves.
Yeah.
And also like actually landing the Electman, actually like pulling the Electman chips also helps, because that just automatically hits the right one.
Get
rid of you.
Mel's got a vet appointment for Thursday.
Hope it goes well for her.
I hope so too, Melly. For some reason, she's just been obsessed with the stairs. I don't know why. She just keeps sleeping on the stairs. She's on me right now, but when I came home, because I left to go and get stuff because I'm doing renovations for my room, and then I just saw Mel on the stairs. I was just like, okay, that's fine. But she literally was there the entire time I was gone. And then when I came back, she just did not move.
She's
I was like, Mel, what?
She's a weirdo.
She's a weirdo. She is. I love her though.
We do love her. We hope things work out for her, but she is a very old lady.
I know.
Do I have anything else good in E? I've never used this before. Might as well try it. And I still need 4 more chips. Alright. Let's see if this deck is any good for shark hunting.
Good luck. Don't fuck up.
Government complex. Gov pass. Lan used his goat pass. Character limits. We do not miss you. Okay, encouraging start. You know, he's gonna be in the middle one to start. That's always the case. Okay, that was my first time ever using one of those snake egg chips. Alright, so he's in the back. Okay, he's in the middle this time. Ow! Fucking fake fins. Middle again. Alright, I got his V1, which I already had.
F.
Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Do 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 do. Ow! Okay, I'm not sure which one he is right now. This is going not well.
That's no good.
Okay, he's in the back, and his fins block my shots. Okay, which one are you? Come on, show yourself. Back again. Do 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 do. All right, time to get his V1 if anything again. Wow. Only got $5 out of that.
Damn.
Okay, 2 Elect Mans off the bat. Nice. That's probably what this is going to come down to, like getting like three Elect Mans at once. Good enough! Okay. Now don't give me money, you piece of shit. You piece of shit!
Oh, motherfucker.
Saving that I got that S rank, though. And he's in front again, okay. Ow. This is just a fight where so much is happening all the time.
Yeah.
Ow. Ethel is messaging me.
I sent him the Twitch link again.
Okay. Do 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 do. Hey, could you be in the front row once, please? Just once?
Just one.
Thank you. Oh goody, I got another copy of his V1.
Can't have too many. You're like, I in fact can't have too many.
Well, I mean, I can't have too many, but more than one is not helping me.
Yeah.
Also, this is doing nothing for me. I guess one more of these instead. This fight sucks. This fight fucking sucks. It flows all up, but it's everywhere. Oh my god, oh my. Blah, 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 blah. I can't form words because I hate it so much. It just sucks.
I'm thinking
Hey,
you
Keffel.
don't like this fight. Hey, Keffel.
Whatever gave you that idea?
I don't know. This is sneaking suspicion.
Don't be suspicion. Don't be suspicion. Don't be suspicion. Don't be
Don't be
suspicious.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Sharkman sucks, by the way, Kethel.
But I really thought you loved him, Mikey.
Kethel says odd because sharks are usually cool. I mean, his design is cool, but his fight is just overwhelming, but not not in a way that's fun to deal with. Also, what Kethel was messaging me on Steam about when I gave them the Twitch link was that apparently I might have contaminated them with my resentment. Because they found some fan art of Ophelia from Fire Emblem Fates kissing Soleil, and they said
Yeah.
I would have liked that art if you hadn't told me about your complaints with it, because I'm not sure if I ranted about this at you before, but their support arc in that game is basically Soleil sexually harassing Ophelia for 2 conversations, and then in the 3rd one, Ophelia apologizes to her.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and for some reason that's the most popular pairing for both those characters in the fandom. Sharkman
What the
2,
hell?
yes, okay. Now I just need the V3, and I never have to look at Sharkman again until I do all this again for my main profile.
You won't have to do it until you have to do it.
This is not gonna be a run where I get the V3. basically the way your performance against bosses is graded in these games is if you get hit once, you still have a chance at the best reward. If you get hit twice, it's fucking over. You might as well reset at that point. So you missed it before, Kethel, but in one of these attempts, I got the Electman chip twice in one turn, and then I got to the next turn without getting hit, and drew a third Electman chip, and that completely took out all of Sharkman's health. So I got the S rank, but the game gave me $20 for it instead of the chip.
Yep.
Kessel says, "Does this game have barrier chips? That might help." It has barrier and invis, but what it doesn't have is the star code. Kessel says RPG is Centaur Pookie, a phrase I do not understand in the slightest. I'm not even going to pretend I understand that.
It means your mother.
No, it means your mother. Kessel, whose mother does it mean? Oh, RNG. Kessel says, "What about a bubble wrap chip?" I mean, the game has defensive chips. My problem is like that. I might draw them on a turn where I can't use them because they're not in the right code, and it doesn't matter because I finally have the V3. I never have to look at Moss's smelly face again until I watch the next episode of the anime because he's a regular supporting character there.
Unfortunate.
So I can take the E's out of my folder, and the E's and the E's. And I can add back in base, and I guess 2 firemen and a roll 3. Why not? Healing is good.
Healing is bad. Don't heal.
Healing is bad when you're an enemy, but for players it is very nice.
Oh god, yeah. When enemies heal though, oh.
Would you play a game if you knew going into it that you, the player, couldn't heal, but your enemies could?
That would be no. Absolutely not.
Kessel says probably
I
for the
wouldn't care
best.
if it was the best game in the world. I would not fuck with that shit.
Kessel says probably for the best. The latter games make most support and defense chips star coded. I mean, the second game is where the star code gets introduced. It doesn't exist in this game. Let's see if I think I had a third code in my folder. I forget what it was. my main profile, K, is doing well for me. Oh wait, I completely forgot. The Electman chips are still going to be useful because I'm about to go fight Iceman. I got this sorted upside down. Electman. I think mine might be good. Iceman likes to run around a lot. And that's 30 chips. Where to? AC/DC. Kessel says most classic JRPGs are designed around the players having moderate hit point totals, but a consistent source of healing, while bosses cannot heal at all but have gigantic health pools. A game where you play as the boss could be fun with a few tweaks to that formula. I mean, that sounds like a decent indie game that's like maybe an hour long at most, where you're an RPG boss and you have to just hammer on the player's party as long as you can. I'm not sure if you can make I'm not sure if you can make an entire game out of that though. Like I guess that would be like a roguelike idea.
Please save us. No. What about you just said no and then went home?
I mean, I do that. That's what I did when I started chip farming. I left the evil terrorist organization's base to go collect cards.
I hear what you're saying.
Good job. Now go do the same to the World 3. He likes to jump around a lot, so being able to lay down a mine would be really nice for this fight. Okay, have fun, Keppel. S rank, okay. Iceman 3. Now I just need to get the V2 out of him. That went a lot faster than making shark soup.
I'm up, young. Oh my god.
That ice bomb move is a bitch because you have to move 2 panels to get away from it. And he just stepped on the mine and killed himself. Keffel says, okay, good, that my dinner was done right as I checked. That's good. I now have the first world problem of I'm too good at killing this boss.
You're just too good.
Elec man. Keffel says, Adulting with Fun 101, cooking for your family while watching a Steam. I know that's a typo, but it's a typo I like. I know that you can do it. Please save us. Lan, do you want to challenge Fwa? I will win with the help of my family's love. Advice, man.
Mostly Iceman.
That's almost like that one meme tweet. I'm gonna defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found. Except Iceman is not very gun-like. Okay, I can kill him now. I should let him hit me twice though. There we go. It should guarantee me the V2. There it is. Good job. Now go do the same with the World 3. Library at 125. Okay. Iceman, Elec man, you've served us well. You can rest in my sack now.
You can rest in my sack.
That's where I keep the chips I'm not using, in my sack. Roll. Not sure what other two Navi chips to use. I guess Fireman, since they fit in my folder. Okay, mine's not gonna do any good against Numberman because he just camps on his panel. Iron Body is a weird chip when you think about it, because like what it does is I'm pretty sure what it does is it reduces all the damage you take to 1, but that really doesn't matter in a game where your health is refilled between every fight, and also like if you're getting hit, that's reducing your busting rank, so you'd rather just not take damage at all rather than only take 1 point of damage at a time.
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not? Alright, let's see how this does. Number Man was basically made to be bullied.
It was basically made to be bullied. I mean, you're right, but that's such a funny way of putting it.
C. Stop flashing. Beep. Beep. Alright, I get an S rank and I get Zenny out of it. I'm not as mad about that because he's easy as shit. I don't think this will affect his number balls, but 200 damage is 200 damage. Ow. I fucked up.
My knee hurts.
Why does your knee hurt?
During PE, I was running on this balance thing. It was made out of wood for some reason. And I lost my balance and I hit my kneecap at the corner of the wood.
Ow.
You should have just not hit your kneecap.
Mikey giving revolutionary suggestions.
Kethel in our chat tells you to feel better soon. And that's an order.
Okay.
Okay.
C. It's all ogre now. I probably should let him hit me twice for the V2, but I'm just having too much fun dunking on him.
I'm having too much fun bullying him.
And he's paying me for it.
His lunch money.
Imagine being a grown adult with your own business and still getting shaken down for your lunch money by 5th graders.
That would be interesting, yeah.
If that is your life, something has gone wrong. 2 hits. That should be the V2. Or he can give me $10 instead. I guess I can't complain. Country road, take me home.
To the blade. Is that long West Virginia? You're welcome.
It says Lan is totally gonna buy like 10 bowls of spicy curry and 10 batches of jelly donuts when his adventure is done.
I found out that Amazon doesn't get a pre-order bonus for Tears of the Kingdom, which sucks.
Yeah, Amazon does suck.
I get pins. I'm so excited. I love pins.
You're so excited, and you just can't hide it? Oh wow, I can destroy my own time bomb. That is not great design.
I'm so excited for Tears of the Kingdom, though. I finally got... I was doing the one-hit challenge for Breath of the Wild because I want to finish the DLC before Tears of the Kingdom was out, and I was able to defeat the enemies outside, but turns out I did not realize that there will be... you didn't just have to defeat the enemies, there's shrines inside as well. It's a whole, like, everything is just a one-hit challenge. It's so hard. I keep dying. I cannot imagine trying to play this on Master Mode.
Just get good.
Listen, if I could, I would, but...
Keffel says, I'm gonna wait until Tears has been out for at least a month before trying to purchase it. I mean, I have it pre-ordered because I knew I was just gonna buy it anyway because I'm a slut for Zelda.
Oh no, I knew I was gonna get it.
Yeah.
I even got the amiibo.
Yeah, my very first pre-order, and the reason I made my Amazon account was for the Twilight Princess costume set for the original Hyrule Warriors. I was torn between getting that pre-order bonus or the Ocarina of Time set, because Twilight Princess Zelda was my favorite Zelda design before the Hyrule Warriors one, and Ocarina of Time Link was my favorite Link design. So I really wanted both, but not enough to buy the game twice.
Are both your favorite Link and Zelda designs now Hyrule Warriors?
I've said this before. I will say it again. Every recurring Zelda character who appears in Hyrule Warriors, that version is their best design. With the only possible exception being Impa, and like I would totally understand if someone decided not to count Impa's Age of Calamity design because it's just Paya again.
Well, she is cute. Regardless if it's the same design again or not, she's still cute.
Yeah, same design, different attitude. Because like instead of being all blushy and shy, she's like more like serious and professional.
Yeah.
All right, you get one hit, Number Man. And now you die. Alright, V2 chip, please. Or $15. That's good too.
Or some Zenny. Not what we were looking for, but I suppose it's what we're getting.
Beggars can't be choosers, unfortunately. Kessel says, you would think the Navi with control over numbers would be astoundingly strong in cyberspace. He doesn't have control over numbers, he just really likes them and is a really powerful processor. A Navi who could control numbers would basically be a god in a computer. Alright, $20. I can do this all night, Higsby. Just hand over the fucking chip, and Number Man doesn't have to get hurt. Doesn't have to get hurt any more than he currently has been.
Just hand over the fucking chip. I don't know why. That was funny. That was funny. You are hilarious.
Imagine getting mugged imagine getting mugged and like when you hand over your wallet, your mugger's like, no, I don't want your money. I want your trading cards.
No,
So,
but what
you were
is it?
saying?
What?
Huh?
You were saying?
Oh yeah, when I was over at Universal for my birthday, I met like some random kid from Darman.
From what?
Darman, that one YouTuber that fired all his employees.
I've
have no idea.
literally never heard of this person in my life.
I
Yeah,
know.
Every time I turn around, there's some new white boy YouTuber I've never heard of in the middle of a controversy.
It's true though. They just know how to get in them.
And they just know how to become famous without me ever hearing about them until they get into some shit.
Kuro, do not attack Mel. Wait, no, Luna? I thought you were Curry. Why are you tormenting Mel? Why are you down here?
Why do all of your cats like beating the shit out of the old lady?
I don't know. Luna, why are you down here? This is leaving your space. Now she's on some tissue paper. Okay. Mel just did not move too. She was just like, I'm just gonna stay here all loaf like.
This is the only picture I have of the Darman guy. I sent it.
I don't care.
I knew you wouldn't.
I'll take a look. Yeah, no lie. No idea. Never seen him before.
I think they might grow YouTube celebrities out of the ground in like a lab somewhere.
Out of the ground. Maybe.
All right, $15.
Mel, you're eating your food, Mel. Aren't you feeling like you should go and eat your food to dominate her? Huh? Huh?
Mel's like, leave me alone to die. I'm old.
It's welcome right now.
Oh wow, Starbot.
Sorry. I did not.
You better
My
be.
Wi-Fi died. No, absolutely atrocious. I should be.
Go to streamer jail for having less than top quality audio. Finally got Numberman V2. Alright, now where was Dex? We're gonna bully him for his chips next. Here he is.
We like bullying people. It's fun.
Gotta keep these posers in line.
Why is so hard to draw?
Drawing is hard.
It is. Why do I do it to my...
Because you want to get the pictures out of your head.
I drew the
Yeah.
Last Supper for a history project.
I bet that was fun.
Wow, I can't believe we have Leonardo da Vinci himself in the chat with us.
Somehow it was really easy.
Why don't you brag about it? Ugh, I can't believe I have work tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Just don't go.
I will. Unfortunately, I'm a slut from work.
Gutsman 2.
No, no. Wait a minute. What are you doing now?
And goodbye. I get an S rank, Dex gives me $20.
$20 can buy. Not that much, but $20.
And he dodged it. Fuck.
I found my sister's credit card.
Alright, prove it to me. Send me the numbers.
Wait, never mind. It was just a gift card. It's just that freaking... That gift card that looks like a credit card only has a certain amount.
Oh, the Visa gift cards?
Yeah.
Kethel says, 10-year-old me would not have complained about my friends giving me $20 every time I defeat them at a cyber battle. You would be if you were trying to fill out your trading card collection and they had one of the last cards you needed, and they were just continuing to pay you instead of handing it over.
Yeah.
I seen a picture of the Last Supper in the stands.
That's actually pretty good. Not that I'm saying I'm surprised it's good, but that's good. Lots of detail. Love to see
Wow, this Da Vinci guy's going places.
it.
Enemy deleted. F rank. There it is. Gutsman V3. 128. Inching ever closer. Although unfortunately, I think that's all the navies where we can just talk to their operators to challenge them. Oh wait, I forgot about Chod or Show. Now, what do I have? What do I have of Protoman? I only have his V1. Okay, mines are definitely going to be helpful for him. G. Kethel makes a recommendation for a chip that I'm pretty sure wasn't introduced till Battle Network 2. Yeah, this takes a while. He might just block it anyway. Put that Gutsman 3 chip in. Also, let's replace. Guard and dash. Do I not have any Trilance? Okay, I have 2. And neither of them are in great codes, but I'm pretty sure he'll block them anyway. The great show will take on the World 3. What am I doing here? That's a secret. Lan, do you want a net battle with Show? So you want to see how pros do it, huh? Protoman. Called Gee. Gee. I forgot. He likes to move around a lot, but he also likes to just hang out in the back row. Oh, never mind. I can bait him. Dickhead. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. Oh damn, double base right up front. Alright, and stop flashing. Ow. Just a little bit too slow. Here, kill yourself.
Here, kill yourself. How nice of you, Mikey.
It would be nice of him. And he just fucking decided he's immune to mines now, I guess. Except for that one. Alright, that's Protoman 2. Time to hope I get even luckier than that. Move, 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 move. 2. Knew this wouldn't be easy. 1, which I already had. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fucking course. He decides to be cute with me.
You in court.
Lol, so random. This is another dickhead fight, but like he's a dickhead in a way that I feel like I can deal with. Why is he taking damage every time he moves? I did not lay this. I guarantee you, I did not lay this many mines. Okay, that was really funny, but it didn't get me the V3 chip.
It's funny, but at what cost?
No cost, just no progress either. Break 3 is really good on him, though. I'm gonna give him one more try. And if I don't get the V3 here, I'm gonna leave and come back with a better folder. Is he flashing right now? No. That was probably too long for the S rank. But it doesn't matter because he gave me money instead. Alright. Although... is mine 1 all I have? Do I have any other mines? Because they really do work on him. when he doesn't decide they don't. Okay, yeah. Mine one is all I have. I don't remember how many duplicates you can have in one folder in this game, but okay, yeah. 10 of one. I can have up to 10 of a single chip. So I now have 10 mines to lay for Protoman. Kethel offering to check for me to see where you can get mine 3. I appreciate the offer, Kethel, but I'll look it up myself when the time comes. I should have waited. That's fine.
Probably.
Didn't find what I wanted, but this'll do. And if I find out that if this is how I find out that his shield blocks Navi chips, it's fine. I have another base. And okay, the shield does block things when time is stopped. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Haha. Ow. I'm so glad I made that. I fucked up, 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 I fucked up. Oh. I fucked up again. I didn't even see where most of those mines landed. Oh, okay. He landed on that one. Okay, the rest are in the middle row. I'll just set down some fresh ones for him. That landed in the middle. That landed in his back panel. Just barely made that. Okay, that was really lucky. Okay, that was really lucky. And that was just stupid. $20. Kessel says you might want to switch out those healing chips for more damage. You don't seem to be using them, and they don't do much for when going for S rank. I never take the healing chips out of my folder. They're there for emergencies, so I'm. It's probably just paranoia and habit, but like, better safe than sorry. I'm not gonna be sorry. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I miscounted there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kessel says, I understand. Can you get a game over from sparring matches, though? You can't, but you can if you say, like, if you take them out of your folder for a sparring match and then forget to put them back in before you get into trouble in a real virus battle. Like, I'm probably taking safety too seriously here, but, you know.
Safety first.
I fucked up again. Kessel says that is what I meant. Just put them back in once you get the Protoman 3 chip. No, see, here's my thing. I can't forget to put them back in if I never take them out. And like the main thing stopping me from S ranking here is how long it takes, because a lot of shit he just blocks. Like even the mine chips don't always work. Sometimes he'll just decide when he steps on them, no, that didn't count. If I want to modify my folder to guarantee or at least increase my effectiveness against Protoman, I'm gonna need chips I don't have yet, so I would have to go grind for them. Because like I'm already at the limit for what I can fit in my folder of mine chips, and like those are my best bet against him currently. Stop flashing, and base. I think that's an S. Alright, place your bets. Is this Protoman or is this money?
Money.
Okay, you now owe me $20.
What? Why? I said it was money.
Yeah! And then it was money. So now you owe me the money that it was.
I don't think we're playing this game right.
The house always wins. Kethel says, I prefer making my wagers in bottle caps, which is probably a Fallout New Vegas reference, considering I said the phrase, the house always wins. Okay, that was over 30 seconds, so not an S rank.
Jeez, Mikey, get good.
Do you want to try this?
No. I fucked up. Weird. Usually he slashes twice when he charges. Usually.
Three times, I mean. Usually he slashes thrice after charging. Oh goody, Protoman V1. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. Alright, middle row again. Back row. Back row. Alright, middle row. Front row. Asshole. Asshole. Can I... Is this in the shop? Okay, no. Alright. Kethel asks, "What is that Buster Sword chip?" It's a sword that it's a chip that that makes it so your Mega Buster is a sword slash. I've never bothered using those chips before, so I don't know if it lasts like a set amount of turns or the rest of the battle or whatever. But for now, I'm gonna go look up where better mines are. Enemies in Mega Man Battle. Miney. Miney. Right, Undernet 7. And Miney 3 can be found in Undernet 8. The annoying thing is, like, the area with the maps is the site that has the maps on it refers to the areas by different names from the site with all the other information on it. So okay, mine 2 can be obtained in the area where I can hunt Bomb Man. And 3. Can be found in the area where I can hunt Pharaoh Man. I should have these sites in separate tabs, but I don't because I'm stupid.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Dr. Cossack slams. Alright, now which internet area has Bomb Man in it again? Is it 11? Yeah, okay. Internet 11. Okay, so actually I think, yeah. Government complex. Dad's lab. I should take those mines out of my folder now that I'm fighting things that aren't Protoman. Nine. Only way through here is into 10. Death lasts. So if you can use 10 of the same chip at once, does that mean your entire folder can consist of only 3 distinct chips of 10 copies each? Yep, and that was the folder I used when I beat this game in the Wii U version. I just had like I had a bunch of I had a bunch of Dino Waves and something else, I think. I think at one point I had a folder that was just the 3 different wave chips you get from Metars. Body burn, K. Alright, so this is 10. To get to 11, I go...
And 3 Hot Pockets already.
Can I have some?
Do you like meatball and mozzarella?
Yes.
And then you can't.
Damn.
So cruel. I should ban you from the server for being so cruel.
Mikey has the power.
And also the sword.
And also the sword. Imagine banning someone over that, though. That would be so funny.
Well, I'm about to be hilarious.
Oh, I'm sure you are, Mikey. No.
You testing me? Are you doubting me? Do
I
have
am.
to prove myself to you? Do I have
Yes.
to ban you
I
from
like
your own server?
Yes.
I don't like poopy heads like you, bro.
I like you too.
Cry.
That did not work out the way I thought it would. But that worked. Lock on 2, G.
No.
Alright, this is the area where Bombman can be hunted, and it's also the area where Mine 2 can be obtained. Blah, 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 blah. It's also the area where Mine 2 can be earned. Keffel doesn't doubt anyone. That's good. Do not question me, Keffel.
That's good enough.
Do not underestimate my power.
Which is better? Original RE4 or remake?
They both have their nice little qualities.
Original. Because remake
I've
didn't need to exist.
I'm loving the remake so far, but I also haven't finished the original. Once I finish the original on my own, though, then I can make a fair
You haven't started the original.
evaluation. I got past the village segment at the very beginning. I'll play the original.
A billion pesetas in the original.
I don't know, the tank controls just suck. Well, I know that once you get used to them, they obviously probably won't be that bad. But I hate them.
They hate them because you hate them because you just refuse to give them a chance. Like like the tank controls are fine when games are built around them, and original RE4 is. It controls.
Oh no.
It controls beautifully. People are just babies.
A lot of people do like the remake more though than the original. At least that's what the consensus seems to be online.
I mean, original controls are... I'm just getting used to them again. Like, since I played the remake. But they're easy to learn, but they're not... They're... What is it?
See, I enjoyed them just because they felt really, really stiff, and I know that's what the quick turn was for, to like kind of fix that. But tank controls are fine for like I like them in Resident Evil 1 because like it was a fixed camera. But when you have enemies coming at you from all sides, tank controls just aren't. I just don't like it. This is my personal opinion, though, but I'm sure. You obviously get used to it. I mean, you get used to any controls if you play enough, but
Tank controls work fine, but not many games have them because gamers are whiny babies whenever they're present. So a lot of games don't have them. So gamers continue to like not be familiar with them. So when a game comes out where there are tank controls, they complain about it because they're not used to it. So like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
I don't mind tank controls in, again, games that have fixed cameras or games that are, like this, where there's like little sprites and stuff like that. Like when it already feels stiff, I don't mind it. When, if that makes sense.
It doesn't.
I know. Okay.
Kessel says case in point, and then names a game I've never names 2 games I've never played, and Starburst definitely hasn't. It's like Starburst and I have had this discussion before. Like her problem with tank controls in RE4 is that like she gets swarmed, she panics, she forgets which way is up. So like it's entirely a problem of user error.
To be fair, I do the same thing in the remake because every time I panic and go to throw a grenade, I always stab my knife first because I accidentally hit that, and then I'll hit the grenade thing.
Yeah, but
so I did the same thing with tank controls too.
Yeah, but you don't insist that the grenade controls are shit and should be replaced. You accept that it's your fault.
Well, some of the controls. I don't like the controls now. Sometimes though, sometimes even just the what do you call controls that aren't tank? Just analog. Analog stick controls.
I think that's what it's. I think analog movement is what it's called. But like that's the thing. Gamers are so biased against tank controls that we don't have a standard term for the alternative because they just think of it as the standard, how things should be.
Well, the analog stick controls can be shit in some games too. Movements. They can be shit in some games too. Like I don't like the controls in Breath of the Wild. I absolutely hate them. And I know Tears of the Kingdom is going to definitely have the same controls, but oh my god, I hate the controls. I don't know why. Like, I'm not even panicking, and I'm just like, what is going on? But maybe I just haven't played it enough, I don't know. I played it for 100 hours though, you would think I'd be used to controls.
I mean, is it running around that you don't like, or is it like the face button placement?
Just all of it, I don't know,
Wow, so even just like walking around at normal speed, you're like, oh, this doesn't feel good.
No, yeah, I don't know. There's something about the controls that I don't like. But it is. I think it is because of the button placement. I did try switching it though, and it still didn't feel right. So I'm just like, I guess it just will never feel right. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right in that game.
Did you ever try experimenting with the button mapping in the Switch operating system?
No.
Okay,
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, maybe that could help you like just give you a control setup in Breath of the Wild that you're like natural with.
Yeah, like because Tears of the Kingdom is definitely going to use almost the same controls.
Also, I want to complain for a second. Why is it not available from this menu? Like, why do I have to go into why do I have to go into system settings and scroll all the way down here to change button mapping? Like, why can't it be available? Why can't it be why can it not be available from here controllers?
That's because you pay, Mikey.
Yeah. Also, I'm just gonna point this out real quick. My left joy, the analog stick on my left Joy-Con is the one that has drift. So when I'm playing in handheld mode, what'll happen a lot of the time is I'll be playing and then the drift will strike and it'll mess me up. So what I did was I set this custom mapping. I couldn't just unmap the left analog stick altogether, but what the switch does let me do is set the left analog stick to a right analog stick. So I just did that. So when the drift happens, it's sending an input that the game doesn't use because it was this collection that I set it up for, and right analog stick does literally nothing. So it can drift all it likes. Although the trade-off there is I'm forced to use the Joy-Con D-pad, which fucking sucks.
I stopped playing Crisis Core because I got stuck in Chapter 7.
You what?
He
I
stopped playing Crisis Core because he got stuck in Chapter 7.
Oh. Well. What'd you get stuck on? I don't remember what happened in that.
There's like this city part where it defines like certain people, and also you don't like it doesn't tell you where you need to go.
Just talk to everyone. I think that's what I did when I did it. I think I just talked to everyone until I found something.
Ethel says, I was wondering if you were using the D-pad for this since it's a Game Boy Advance game. Right now on the Pro controller, I'm using the analog stick when running around on the map, and I'm switching to the D-pad for the battles. That's the setup I like to play with when I emulate these games as well. Ow.
I'm gonna just switch it up. I don't care anymore.
Kethel says, I will likely do the same thing. Enjoy. The only one of these games Kethel has actually played themselves is the DS port of 5. But I would like to ask, Kethel, did you play that recently? Like did you dig out your old DS and cartridge, or like have you not touched it since you were a kid? Kethel is thinking. Okay, it's been 4 years. Oh damn, he's going ham. Mask, would you mind muting yourself?
Oh yeah, sorry. So you can hear the stuff behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hearing a lot of bassy grinding, and it's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebies.
The heebie-jeebies. Line 3, that's a chip I want. Kessel says, I played both the GBA version of Team Colonel and the DS version of Double Team. I'm gonna assume that means you played Team Protoman in the DS copy. Alright, we're pretty close to the 2-hour mark, and the enemy that gives mine 2 is not spawning as often as I'd like. So I'm gonna end up having to farm for mine 2s and mine 3s off between streams. And so like I mentioned, you can find Bomb Man and Pharaoh Man in the areas where you can farm for mine 2 and mine 3. So if I have more of their Navi chips next session, you know why. Money.
Money, 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 money. At least you're not poor. In this game.
In the game, yeah. I would like to not be poor in reality.
Same. Same. All my money goes to university.
Don't you just hate how money goes away when you spend it?
We.
I did it. I found out what I need to do and I just did it.
Congratulations. Would you like a cookie?
Yeah.
Okay, go get yourself one then.
That's payback since I did give you a hot pocket, isn't it?
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Wouldn't you like to know?
Really? I think it's fine. It's okay.
I'm amazed that was good enough for a V2.
You have thoughts, right?
But I'll take it.
Want to hear? How many you got? Let's see. 3? Write them down so I don't forget. What?
Matt, you can go back on mute now. Ow. I'm not the best at these games. Okay, I got at least one mine to this stream.
Listen. A goal is a goal.
It was a buzzer beater too. We just hit the 2-hour mark. So that's gonna be it for tonight, Twitch chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us on Starburst channel tomorrow for more RE4 make. Will we be reunited with Ashley? Hopefully.
Probably.
And then come back here on Thursday for more Mega Man Battle Network, where I will have mine chips and possibly more Bomb Man and Pharaoh Man Navi chips by accident. Bye, Twitch chat. Love y'all.
Bye, Twitch crowd. Love ya.